Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Welcome all, as this course is about natural hazard and the tutor is Dr. Javed Malik and myself TA Ishan Srivastav. So as sir has already taught you about the different natural hazards, has given you the introduction about it. This class is all about some of the recent natural calamities in India and worldwide. So as we go, the first calamity or the hazard is earthquake, the Lombok earthquake, whose location is around 43 km from West Nusa Tenggara, Indonesia. The hypocenter means where the earthquake originated, is around 31 km depth from the earth's surface. Time of occurrence was 5th August 2018, and this was the time at which this earthquake generated or originated. The magnitude of this earthquake was 6.9, which can be called as a mega earthquake. The fatalities, the casualties involved in this earthquake was around 105 dead and 236 injured. Possible causes occurred as the result of shallow thrust, as sir has already told you about the thrust fault, that one plate is overriding the other plate. This is P1, plate 1, and this is P2. So this plate is overriding the other plate. As you can see, during subduction some stress is acting, and when it crosses the limit, the force is generated and earthquake happens. So there is a video regarding this earthquake I am going to show you. So this is the Lombok area, where you can see how the earthquake has created destruction in this local area of the Lombok. Shaking is happening. Depending upon the magnitude, shaking also prevails if the magnitude is high, and according to the lithology of that area, shaking will prevail in that area. It can be up to 30 to 40 seconds or up to 1 minute, and depending on the shaking, the duration of shaking, the destruction will prevail or happen. So this video is showing the destruction which happened after the earthquake. Houses are just got destroyed. We can see the property loss in that area with just 6.9 magnitude earthquake in Lombok area. So let's go to the other calamity, the Nepal Gorkha earthquake. This was a mega earthquake in the Himalayan region, and the magnitude of this earthquake was around 7.8, and this earthquake was also felt in the Indo-Gangetic plain. So the location of this earthquake was east of Gorkha district at Barpak, Gorkha, that is in Nepal. The hypocenter, as I have already told you, the earthquake from the depth at which the earthquake generated, it's around 8.2 km. Time of occurrence was 25th April 2015, and the time was this. 11:56 NST, Nepal Standard Time. Magnitude was 7.8. Fatalities involved were around 8,857 died in Nepal and 864 in total. Total means regarding the surrounding countries, for example India. And the injured was counted up to 21,952. Possible cause of this earthquake? Same as the Lombok, the earthquake was caused by a sudden thrust movement or release of built up stress. As I already told you, how the subducting plate building the stress, and if it sudden moves, then energy gets generated along the major fault line, where the Indian plate is slowly diving underneath the Eurasian plate. So there is one video we can see to get the feel of this earthquake. This video is from Kathmandu. So we are showing these videos, the different videos of different hazards, so that you can see how this hazard can destroy the area. As you can see, this building just went down from the earthquake. Let's move to other hazard, the cyclone Gaza. I am sure sir has taught you in detail about this cyclone. Here we are just looking for few of the bullet points. For example, the location, it was around in the east coast of India. It felt in Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh. Time of occurrence was 16 November 2018. Casualties, 46 deaths, and 2,50,000 people were displaced because of this cyclone. And these cyclones are very much common in east coast of India. As you can see, 2016 Varda and now cyclone Gaza. Possible cause was build-up of intense low pressure system in the Bay of Bengal or the Indian Ocean, and this led to the associated cold fronts. The wind which get developed with this low pressure system travelled towards the east coast of India and other parts of the Indian Ocean. So now a video I will be playing. All this video are in the public domain. You can also search it on that. As you can see, this is the cyclone building coming towards the coast. Destruction caused by the cyclone, inundation of the sea, heavy rainfall. As you can, this is the heavy rainfall due to the cyclone Gaza. This is the Pamban bridge, and you can see cyclone coming towards this bridge. Again the strong winds, as you can see, these are the destruction caused by cyclone Gaza. People's lives gets affected with these kind of hazards. So let's move to other natural hazard. This is the Mendocino complex fire. Different natural hazard, that is a complex fire, a wildfire which broke out in west coast of US, mainly in California. The fire began around 12:03 p.m. July 27, 2018. Damage 75 residences and 68 other structures destroyed, and only 2 get died, which shows that this country was prepared for this kind of hazards, with seeing the casualties due to this complex fire. Possible cause, the hot and dry weather in the region. So there is a video.
The largest of the wildfires burning in the state, the Mendocino complex, made up of the river and ranch fires. Flames have scorched more than 300,000 acres. That's about 10 times the size of San Francisco. 221 structures destroyed. The fire is 47% contained. And now authorities say the fire is expected to burn until September. Reporter John Blackstone is in Ukiah.
More than 4,000 firefighters continue to battle the Mendocino complex fires almost 2 weeks after the blazes began.
So this is one of your lines of defense here?
Yeah, this is a secondary line. For CAL FIRE Battalion Chief Russ Fowler and his team, fighting these fires has been like waging a war.
We're on the battleground and we're trying to make sure our troops stay safe, but we're also trying to save people's lives and property.
This is one place where fire crews have been victorious, cutting a fire break, stopping these flames as they came down this ridge. But they'll need many more of these victories before this fire is out. Crews have been setting up multiple lines of defense, clearing away vegetation, creating fire breaks. They're keeping a close eye on where the fire might be spreading.
Our hope is that that plume will collapse back on itself and not bend too much more to our north.
But a plume like that is what's helped this fire grow so much over the past.
Absolutely. A plume like that, and then you add a wind to it, it turns horizontal, and the fire's off and running again.
The unpredictable nature of these fires is why thousands of people have been evacuated, but not everyone has decided to leave their home.
I'm going to stay, and if I think it's going to get to me, then I'll leave, but I don't feel that threatened right now.
The threat to homes here is real. This fire has already destroyed 75 residences, and more than 10,000 structures are still considered threatened. The battle here is far from over. Fire officials don't believe that this fire will be fully contained until September. John Blackstone, CBS News, Ukiah, California.
CAL FIRE and the U.S. Forest Service are holding a virtual community meeting on Facebook tonight at 6. School was supposed to start today in Lake County, but that's been put off for 2 weeks because of smoke damage.
So that was Mendocino complex fire, and you can see how this fire has destroyed the Northern Californian region. So now we move to the other hazard. Same kind of wildfire broke in Uttarakhand region of India and also in Himachal Pradesh. The time of occurrence was April to May, means same. The dry winds, hot and dry winds during this period may have caused this fire. Damage and injuries, around 4,048 hectares of land got burnt and 7 died. Possible causes: fire hazardous pine trees and excess 45 degrees Celsius temperature of Uttarakhand than average. So again a video is there. Multiple of wildfires incidents. So that was Uttarakhand wildfire. Now the next hazard is South Asian floods. So this is the next hazard, that is South Asian floods, which we Indians face every year due to the monsoon from July to September. Location is Indian subcontinent, which comprises of Bangladesh, India, Nepal and Pakistan. Time of occurrence July to September 2000. Every year July to September, but some year the rainfall increases from its average, and due to that flood occurs in the several parts of Indian subcontinent. The 2017 flood was hazardous one, which took death of around 1300, and as I've already told you, the possible cause was South Asian monsoon. So there is a video.
इतना बारिश हो रहा है, वो गटर का सब पानी भी सब भरेला इधर। हर साल यहाँ पे पानी पूरा भरे जाता है। बीएमसी झाड़ पेड़ काटने के बाद ऐसे रखे चले जाते हैं, इसकी वजह से पानी ज्यादा भरा जाता है। से हमारी अपील ये है कि लोग बहुत आवश्यक काम हो तभी घर से बाहर निकले, नहीं तो लोग बाहर नहीं निकले। जो लोग ऑफिसेस में हैं उनको भी हमारी ये सलाह होगी, भले ही ऑफिसेस को हमने ये कहा है कि जल्दी छुट्टी दी जाए, लेकिन उनको भी हमारी ये सलाह होगी कि हम ट्रैफिक के अलर्ट्स दे रहे हैं, उन अलर्ट्स को देखते हुए ही वो ऑफिस से भी बाहर निकले, क्योंकि 4:30 बजे हाई टाइड फिर से आएगा, तो उस समय की परिस्थिति क्या होगी और बारिश होने वाली है। अभी वाटर लॉगिंग के कारण कई जगह पर ट्रैफिक जाम है, तो ट्रैफिक डाइवर्ट किया तो ट्रैफिक स्लो हो गया है।
आज के लिए आने वाले 24 घंटे के लिए मौसम विभाग ने ये वार्निंग दी है कि स्कैटर्ड हेवी टू वेरी हेवी रेनफॉल रहेगा और उसी के साथ आइसोलेटेड एक्सट्रीमली हेवी रेनफॉल होने की भी संभावना आने वाले 2 दिनों के लिए मौसम विभाग ने जताई है।
I am sure from all these videos you have understand how these hazards are dangerous and taking up lives in many numbers, and there is huge loss of property is involved. Thank you.